and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Bucs. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Well, the Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And he had a most impressive bounce-back season last year, nearly leading his team to the NFC Championship game. That's not something you see every day, and he was rewarded for it as Tampa Bay decided to make him definitely their quarterback for the future. Now for him, he wants to prove it's not a one-year thing, and in fact, he is the long-term answer for this franchise.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Shepard will go in motion right. Mayfield being chased out left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here. And it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the #2 overall pick, leading the way.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play action. Daniels, that one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 47 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here first in the season opener. The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw, Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it. 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Daniels looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Fighting through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Up the middle with Eckler. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Washington.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. It's Eckler again. And he stopped immediately there. But now he appears to be in some pain. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. That is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Robinson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Brian Robinson. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
What's that? What's that? What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And a blocked field goal. So not only an opportunity missed, an opportunity made there on special teams.
Without a doubt, and I need to check with my analytics guy because every coach we've ever talked to, they always say, if you block a kick in special teams, your team wins 90+% of the time. I've never truly seen that number quantified, but that's how coaches believe.
Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Let's go now.
1st down, Commanders.
Now Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Buying time to his left. That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Ready.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air goes Daniels.
Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached...
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And the Washington first down.
Here we go. Shot.
To throw is Daniels.
Flushed out right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
First down, Washington.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On the give, it's Warren.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance. You're
going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Now there's a short one taken in by Otten, and he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the run, it's Warren. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Throwing, Mayfield. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's got it, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Commanders' offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Rolling to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Off the play fake, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Here we go, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson from 17 yards out. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Buccaneers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And we'll pause here for an injury. I believe that's a running back. Yeah, that's Rachaad White, who's shaken up. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left.
Second and inches at the 37-yard line.
What's up?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Staying up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And the Buccaneers first down.
What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield completes this again to Shepard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
17 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at
What's
the
up?
24.
Mayfield now. Got his man, it's Warren. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
The 27-yard line.
What's up? Done.
Mayfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 27 yards. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Robinson with another carry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, CD, always a little